I was in my room, that little cubby where they have me working at, and I'm listening to some educational things, right? And there's a lady in there talking to the other lady, the lady who sits with me, and then another lady came in. They were talking about slavery, okay? Mind you, these two older ladies are black ladies, okay? So when I'm listening to that, this lady freezes my phone when they say something about, slave trading. And because these people consider me as a slave because of whatever they know about me, right? So they think that they can use and abuse me, right? So this lady, and I'm thinking to myself, and I'm talking in my head because I know the bitch can hear me. And I'm like, are you really doing this to me? And she's tapping me when they're talking about slavery and slavery trade. Bitch, do you, it just, I'm baffled, bitch. I can't even speak on it. How old are you? They're like 60 something, bitch. I'm not even lying. These people are older like that. How the fuck? Bitch. I cannot. How? See, when I get mad at my own race, when they follow me around and then they do all this stupid shit. Now, talking about slavery, bitch. These two older ladies are black and they're older. Like, how the fuck are you talking about, that I'm a fucking slave? And when I mean a slave, I mean they are considering me here as a spiritual slave. Okay? Because these people have used and abused me. They just come and steal spiritually. Now, this is what they're talking about. But again, mind you, if you had your ancestors go through all this stuff, how the fuck can you sit there and do this kind of shit? It baffles me, bitch. I cannot. And then they look at, I'm like, Lord, please give me strength not to say nothing to these people. Because I've told them before, like, I could feel you tapping me. I could feel you throwing spell work on me. I could feel it. So they know. They know that I'm not ignorant to the bullshit that they're doing. It's like they just want me to react. And the way I'm going to react is like this. I'm going to put you on fucking blast. Like, how dare you? You're lucky I don't even say your fucking names. That's disgusting. These people think because they're older, like they could get away with shit because they're gonna die soon and shit. You forget everything that your ancestors went through and you're using the same. It's kind of like I was watching this subliminal this morning, or one of these videos where it was talking about that. Like the people who, what is it? The hurt people. If that's the case, if you know what you went through and your family members or ancestors, whatever, right? If you know how that triggers you, why the fuck would you target somebody else with the same thing? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Especially if you're, okay, I had a thought the other day and I was thinking, okay, if there's a specific person who back in the day, because somebody had said that, right? Back in the day, because we all have different, we've had different lives, okay? Maybe last lifetime you were a man, or the lifetime before you were a female, or whatever, right? If in any of those cases, this specific person was a slave to me, or I was, you know what I mean? How dare you come and attack me right in this lifetime? That has, even though let's say you was ancestors from back, why would you carry that? Mind you, you're not even attacking me in a way where actually you are. Because this specific person, the way I was told that story was that basically something from back in the day, you know, that this specific person was a slave, okay? And what they wanted was for me to switch places, right? For me to be the slave. And that's why all these fucking people are coming down my throat, like upset. Mind you, this lifetime is not what it was before. And you haven't evolved mentally either, apparently, if you are treating me like a slave, right? Is it in your head because you're thinking, well, my ancestors had to go through it, so now you're gonna go through it? No, bitch. How about you make a change? Do you see me tying you up or doing any kind of shit to you? You had to come to this world to make a fucking change, not to repeat cycles. So what you did was you didn't want to repeat the cycle from your ancestors, so you try to flip it. That wasn't the right thing to do, because I have never gone to nobody's throat or to, like, I've never acted like I treated anybody with any kind of disrespect or I mind my business. Okay, so if you wanted to fix your bloodline, right, that's not the way to do it. You can't switch out what has been done. You're supposed to fix it. You're supposed to go through the fire and fix it. You can't be going around blaming people, trying to act like, well, if we suffered, well, now they're gonna suffer. What evolvement is that? Like, you haven't evolved. It baffles me though. Like, if that's what is in your mentality, that people had to go through shit, or you think my ancestors did some shit to you or to your family members, like, why wouldn't you make that change? And because you're mad that God reversed it, because he did. I saw what he did. There was that, what I'm talking about here, this specific person came and tried to flip whatever I was entitled to, right? They wanted it. So this motherfucker wanted me to bow down to him. He wanted me to bow down, and I saw that. And he took what was supposed to be mine. Mind you, again, I'm not the type of person to go down nobody's throat to be like, you bow down to me. No, it's the other way around. You're supposed to fix shit. I'm the one giving people love, right? Just because you, I guess, are into all that spell work and shit, and you wanted the accolades and you didn't want your bloodline to continue whatever cycles, you actually made it worse, because that's exactly what you did. You flipped it instead of fixing it. It was a false everything. It was all false. You never earned anything. Do you know what I'm saying? You actually, let's say that was the case. The freedom that you are seeking is not because someone has you in a chokehold. It's yourself. It's your mentality. Them chains, like, look at the government, right? Them chains were gone a long time ago. But people are stuck in their mind. And then they do these things that you wouldn't think of because they're stuck in that mentality of, I don't want to be considered a slave, and regardless, we are our slaves through the government. Like, people don't, there's a lot of different things or ways I can explain this, but this specific person wasn't that. He apparently doesn't see that the government situation is also this, but he was going from back in ancient times. But again, just to bring this all back over here, it's disgusting. I cannot. And I had to walk the fuck out that room before I said some shit. I had to. I was like, and I looked at her and she's looking at me like, And I'm like, man, let me get the fuck out of here. Let me get the fuck out of here. It's crazy. Mind you, there's people in the background playing with my phone, right? Because obviously, I've said this before many times. If I'm listening to something, they'll go ahead and try to curse me with what I'm listening to. That's what this lady was doing. But again, how the fuck can you tell me or talk to me about slavery when Or, you know what I mean? Like, I cannot. It makes no sense to me. Like, how close-minded are you? It's crazy. I've already accepted these people want me to be their slave because they want to take what's mine and then they could use and abuse me. They consider me as a black sheep. What is a black sheep? You blame everything on them. You take everything from them. No, bitch, but you're not. You're not. Because the truth is, this is what it is. This specific person who did this was because of that. Because back, who knows how many centuries ago, apparently that's what the story was. That has nothing to do with me. So everything that you made me go through, with all the lies, defamation, everything you stole from me, including bringing all these people to come for me like that, that's exactly what the fuck you did. You took the position as a slave master then, if that's what you wanted. Mind you, that position that I had, I never ever went down nobody's throat. I never ever had power, like I abused any kind of power at all, but you did. This is what happens. That's why God didn't give you what you were supposed to get, because you're not evolved mentally. Do you understand? That's like somebody stealing someone's fortune and then flushing it down the toilet. That's exactly what you hoes did. That's exactly what the fuck you hoes did. All of my blessings you took and you misused. That's exactly what the fuck happened. And whether I'm articulating this where people understand, I could care less. I just wanted to come on here to say, how dare you, ladies, because it was both of them, right? But it was the one who came to visit her was the one who came to do that. Like, or mind you, again, it could be the people in the background. It doesn't even matter. Like, how dare you consider me or tell me I'm a fucking slave? Your slave, by the way. We all slaves, government-wise. But you people, that's another story. But again, people that are evolved will understand that. And the people that are not, this is why they do this bullshit right here. Hurt people. Go to therapy. Because if you're so used to people going down your throat and treating you a certain kind of way, did I do that to you? Have I ever? For you to treat me this way? No. You can never say that I treated you any kind of way. I was your family member, spiritually, which is black. So how dare you talk to me like that? And mind you, this specific person is the one who wanted to trade off. So whether he found me just because of that, and because it was written in his bloodline that I was something back in the day and he wanted to switch it off, and that's exactly what he did, or tried to do. No, he did for a long time. Again, what did you do with it? What did you do with it? It's disgusting. I cannot.